Hello there everyone, so welcome back to another Astragoth campaign episode. So what we're gonna do, basically I am gonna try and get rid of Castalton before I have to get rid of, again, with the Empire. There's gonna be the vampires coming up, so that's also a problem. Yeah, indeed. So basically that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm sending some armies. Hopefully, the Empire factions are not gonna attack me, so I'm sending some armies here to Castle Drakenhof to deal with whatever spawns there, and I'll refrain from conquering here. I'll just try to ambush, try to ensure that I can defend, but that's what I'll be, in a defensive sort of stance. Of course, I'm gonna join these two armies and ensure that I can have some presence over there. And I'm also recruiting another army here, so all should be good. Not a lot of good units here. This is just an army to, defend slightly or to reinforce someone. It's nothing like that I would like to send out against the vampire counts or anything like that. So yeah, that's just the idea. So I still haven't confederated. I think it's better because it would tank my economy so much for sure. It completely tanked my economy, that's for sure. And yeah, still have some major relics to get. I want the one that gives me physical resistance to give to those that have physical resistance, all units in army. This is great to use with this army. Hold on, with Mulch, because it already relies on physical resistance for the Kadai units. So that's precisely what I want. I'll fight it. Oh, I cannot fight it with Mulch. I think it has to be Astragoth. I think I remember something like that. Do I need to use him? Yeah, I think it has to be Astragoth. Yep. It doesn't allow me to teleport or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it is going to have to be the good old faction leader. Okay, yeah, it doesn't show up. So I'm pretty certain that has to be it. But I'll check. I'll make sure that I keep checking for it. I want to do that battle for this episode, at least. And convoys. Yeah, I'm getting gold because I really am desperate for gold at this point in time. And if I can accumulate a little bit, maybe I can confederate. So let's go to it. So it turns out, yes, it has to be Astragoth to go and capture those major ancestor relics. So let's go for it. This seems really nice for that lord that I had. Just the melee defense, the physical resistance is going to be great for that. And let's teleport and fight it out. Yeah, I don't perceive this as a difficult army, especially not under Astragoth. So yeah, just the two artillery units, those could be a problem. But everything else, I have it. The army abilities, I have mobility, so yeah, I should be able to deal with it, and my infantry can deal with everything else. Let's go. And here we go. All my Chaos Dwarf units, a nice front line with the blunderbusses and other ranged units behind. This should be bloody, should be fine. And we still have my Hell Cannon here. It's the ROR unit, so it should do a little bit better. And then we have, of course, the bull centers. On the side of the enemy, well, that's a ton of rhinos and a ton of ogres. That's basically it. As you can see, lots of monstrous infantry here. Some special effects that I'm doing, some magical effects that I'm doing, and I'm gonna try to get rid of these artillery units. So yeah, let's get to the battle. So battle plan, very straightforward, very easy. Let's get the Hell Cannon attacking their enemy artillery, form up a line over there, and then my bull centers will just envelop and try to attack any missile units or anything like that. Let's go to it. And yeah, my Hell Cannon is attacking, my artillery is doing the damage, and also my magic is causing whatever damage I can. There we go. Here's the shot. Does it hit? I think it is hitting. Yeah. It's really cool. And I'm summoning here. The Kadai units should get rid of it. Should get rid also of this infantry unit. Really love the animation of these guys. Not the best quality, but that will improve in the next few days, guys. Trust me, I'm getting a new PC. My bull centers are doing great. There's really nothing that can survive these guys, especially when they're leveled up under Astragoth. Regardless of how many ogres they send, these guys will be victorious. Yeah, the cool thing about ogres is that, you know, I don't have to worry too much about friendly fire. I still have to worry a little bit, but, you know, not too much. And yeah, these guys just slaughtered those rhinos on that side. That was cool. Enemy reinforces with a Stonehorn and a lot of other units. Some fast units, some Gorgers. But that Stonehorn is the one that's going to give me some trouble. Ooh! Yeah, let's try and shoot him down. Shoot it down, take it down. That was a nice cast, actually, right in the middle of the enemy. Not overall. All that is remaining here is actually the reinforcements. There's a ton of saber tusks here as well, so I gotta be careful. Those do pack a punch. And that Stonehorn is also doing some damage. Most of the time on these battles, I'm just trying to ensure that my units survive. So if I see one really low on health, I'll just withdraw them. If I see them, of course. Like, for instance, I saw this unit and I sent out the bull centers to reinforce it, to ensure that they wouldn't die. Yeah, Gorges are getting killed, and so is that Stonehorn. And I think it's time. Yep, that is victory. Perfect. A good outcome. Definitely, there are some units who suffered a little bit, but yeah, that's mostly because of the reinforcements, but still I managed well. Let me replenish the army. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the best option here. And I got the healing salve of Valaya. That is excellent. So let me already see if maybe Mulch can have it already to safeguard this army. Yeah, there we go. He had the Crown of Command. Yeah, definitely I want that healing salve. So that is cool. Yeah, he only has... Wait, can I have the ever-changing blade? Is it from Astragoth? Hold on, what does he have? No, he has the Black Hammer. Okay. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, he has the Black Hammer. So I can give the ever-changing blade to Mulch here. I should likely give it to someone else, maybe. Yeah, sort of striking. Yeah, maybe you get the ever-changing blade. Because the other guy, he's a caster. This one isn't. So that's the sort of idea. Yeah, that's cool. I'll likely give some items to these guys if I can. He already has the healing salve, so that's already nice. And what I want... Oh, yeah, definitely. Don't forget to get them inside for further replenishment. And do I already have everything? I think I already have everything from magic. Yeah, just not earthing. That's fine. That's fine. It's time to get him even further into his melee line. Yeah, could get some missile resistance there too, but yeah, I guess it's fine. And you get melee attack, and that is cool. And this is why you hide, because sometimes you're gonna get the ambush. So with the ambush, this army is just so much lower in power. Imagine having to fight against this artillery in a normal battle. It would be crazy, but with this, nah, it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be a very fast battle too. Let's go. And here we have an overview of this ambush battle, or interception basically. I like to call these interceptions because honestly that's what it sounds like. It doesn't really sound like an ambush. You know, it's kind of like I intercepted them instead in their path. So my infantry of course in front, range units on the back. The flyers are going to have quite a field day because there's a lot of targets for them. Yeah. And then the enemy has the grudge throwers. Those would be a primary attack. And those gyrocopters as well. Then anything ranged would also be under attack as soon as possible. With the infantry, well, that's the least of my concerns. Because they cannot do a lot of damage quickly. So I'm just going to take them slowly with my own infantry. And then, of course, Thorgrim here will be the target. So battle plan, these infantry units will hold on the enemy infantry line. And then of course my artillery would fire to anything. I think I'll just hit the big targets. I'm gonna need to get rid of Thorgrim, so with a unit of work laborers to just get them annoyed with them. And the other units over here, the single entities will attack the artillery and then any other ranged target. I think I'm going to send the overseer against those gyrocopters or gyrobombers, I guess. So yeah, it's pretty much a lot of infantry to deal with, especially those missile infantry units, but I think I can do it. And here we go. Tons of firepower. That's what I would like to see with the Chaos Dwarfs. They're kind of hitting for me, but they also need to get across that hill. And when they do so, they become much more vulnerable to my firepower. These Iron Drakes are kind of like a problem, but I do have resistance to fire, so, you know. But you can see the effects on all of this just with a couple seconds in, you know. Let's watch Dwarf on Dwarf. And let's use the army abilities here. I think that's the bombardment. And I also cast the Kadai units there. Yeah. Let's get rid of these Slayers. Oh yeah. Let's shoot these guys. That's a lot of artillery firing on these guys. Can barely see which dwarfs are mine and which dwarfs are the enemies, but I'll show you a better view here. Most of the enemy armies, part of the army is routing. Of course Slayers don't, so the giant Slayers stay back. But Thorgrim is gonna die here. Get him. And with it, yeah, most of the enemy army is going to be dead in a moment. Victory. And as predicted, a very nice battle. I did lose some units, of course, because, yeah, they are shooting as well. But I'm going to get replenishment here. And definitely this is cool. Oh, there's yet another battle. I think I'm just going to withdraw from this one. I'll see. Let's go. Yeah, I decided to withdraw from that battle, nothing of any issue, and now it's Vampiric Ascension, as you see here. Ultimate campaign victory is to defeat all of the vampires that have spawned So only the Barrow Legion here and Sylvania can actually do something about against me, you know? Because down here, Manfred, I don't think I'll see him, actually. I think he has to go through some powerful enemies. And, well, maybe Gorst can do some damage against me as well, so I gotta be careful with that. But for now, I think of course, the primary goal is to get rid of the Sylvanian armies. Maybe Gorst, maybe Herman. I don't know. I don't know. Because it can be good for me, because they'll wreck the Empire if they come this way. But I still want to get rid of Costaltin so that the north is completely free. It's just full of allies, you know. And these armies are powerful, actually. They're full of grave gods. They don't have a lot of heroes, which is important. No, they do have some single entities, like some Terrorgeist and stuff, but they don't have a lot of heroes, which is really cool. You know, the vampires actually have good casters, so it's good that they don't have too many. And I'll have to decide how I'm going to attack this, you know? Because I'm pretty sure that I can attack this army and then retreat back. Because I want them to try and attack me on my castles, but maybe I'll need just to ambush, who knows. Yeah, because if I ambush a couple of these armies, then I can defeat most of them. So I can defeat like 3 armies maybe in the first turn. And then they'll ambush, you know, with ambushes and stuff and just hiding troops. And then they'll... what's the idea? Of course, then I'll need at least 1 turn to replenish. So that means that they may be able to conquer a few settlements here and there. But still, you know, it's predicted that they will destroy a few of my... conquer a few of my settlements. I just don't want them to go too much into the mountains, because that's troublesome. But still, I think I'm in a very good position to do this. I'll have to think it through. I want to just double check if everything is fine. So this guy, I really want to join Syndra's and give just some of these bull centers to Astragoth. You know, he has some different units here. I can barely join Astragoth there. I can barely. Oh, yeah, it doesn't allow me. So let me just double check. Yeah, they're kind of depleted there. Because if I beat Costaltin, then everyone else will just focus on... Oh, I can barely join them now. Oh, that sucks. But the other Kislev force is definitely going to lose their out. So here's something that I need to invest is in these upgrades, yes, but definitely for the ones, you know, that are going to do the most against the vampire counts, which I made them immune to fear, because of course vampire counts do have all that fear, so I really don't want my units to rout at any point. And yeah, I am recruiting this unit here. Then this army is kind of cool. I think I can send it to fight the dwarves, or maybe defend against the vampire counts if necessary. Okay, what can I give him? Rally! Oh yeah, and then he needs... These guys are already tier 7, so yeah. Not this one. This one. There we go, martial military. That's cool. Oh yeah, causes terror. I think that's perfect. And we still have one. Let's go training. Reforge is really not essential. It's really not essential because I don't have those units. Spread corruption would be nice. Let's just go into magic. Yeah, why not? Can I get the Hellhammer or the Curse of Hashut? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to finish the episode without any battles against the vampire counts, because I really want to make an episode dedicated to a couple of battles of those. Okay, so yeah, and they're still taking attrition, which is always nice. If they're taking attrition... Okay, what do I get here? That would be nice, actually. That would be nice. I would need the raw materials, but... Yeah, Lord Recruit, Miscast Chance. What do we have here? Oh yeah, that's cool. It's gonna get something for economy as well, so let's go for it. And yeah, definitely next turn I'm gonna fight it out. Oh, I can get some gold here. That's cool. Hold on. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Getting some more money. I could get a peace treaty with the Great Orthodoxy, but I don't want it. I want to fight. So that'll be on the next episode. Some fights against the vampire counts. And thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.